Hey y'all, I am Victor E, and today in our session today for accessing blocked memories, we're going to go into a childhood memory. As deep as you're willing to go, this one is going to be a little challenging. This one's going to be challenging. Usually, I prefer to do this in session, in person with my client, but today it feels adequate, feels right to do this way. So if there's a, a moment you feel like you missed, you feel like you could have done better, especially in early childhood years, as early as you can remember to less than 10 years old, around within 0 to 10 years. Later, if you feel like, whatever age comes up for you in this video, we'll be doing this again in other videos, but whatever age feels appropriate to you, that's what we'll go with. And we can start by taking a deep breath. Keep it going. You can even pause at the top. And on the exhale, really long. And drawn out. Whenever you're ready, you can close your eyes. It can help to, on the exhale, pull or push your belly button towards your spine. Pause. Whatever is within your comfort zone, don't strain yourself. So, with your eyes closed, eyes awareness present within your eyes, behind your eyelids, not drifting off into imagination land. There's a memory that still holds some mental, emotional charge. Usually the densest and least processed memories, experiences are held in those really early formative years. They could be in your teens, in those middle school years, high school, and on. We're going to stick to one memory. If you find yourself getting pulled in all sorts of directions, breathe and prioritize your awareness on your body. You can open your eyes. You can have your awareness, instead of on those images and thoughts, those memories, you can have those, you can prioritize your awareness into your body. You can use self-soothing, physical touch on your chest, your arms is really good. You can use tapping as well. And really the most powerful one is going to be your breath. Use that good long sigh or that shush. More like the waves in the ocean than an actual shushing. If at any point you become activated, mobilized, triggered, really prioritize that good, prolonged exhale. We're going to go a little deeper and bring up that memory of that troubling time where we felt a little disconnected from safety, where we feel today like maybe there's still some mental, emotional juice that needs to be wrung out. I've got a few. We've all got a few. And so instead of that memory being so close, it's a good ways away. Maybe it's a few houses down instead of right in our face, a few car lengths away, a few doors down. Checking in with the body. How does the body feel right now? The memory can wait. How does the body feel right now as we took a step deeper? I'll be asking that question again as we take another step deeper, a little closer to this memory. And whatever's going on either right now, whatever was going on in that memory, we're going to go ahead and freeze time. Time in that memory is frozen. Whoever all is involved is frozen. We're going to check in again with how the body feels right now. How does your body feel right now, and where in your body is that sensation registering? Those emotions are like waves of water, and who we really are is like the beach. It's like the rocks along the beach. Still, present, unfazed. We are. We simply are. We are not the sensations that we feel. Those are, again, the waves coming up and falling away. And so there's some more awareness of how we feel about this past experience. Some more awareness about this cloud, however big or small it feels to you, this sort of cloud of mental, emotional energy, mental, emotional sensation. How we feel about this past experience. It has a size, and if it has a size, it has a place. Relative to you, to the center of your awareness, relative to your heart, to your gut, Where is that emotion? Can you point to it? Can you feel it on your body? Can you feel it within your personal space? And being a place of welcome. Even if that feels contradictory, being a place of welcome for what has already happened. And in this way, we're becoming aware of the conditions that were informing our present experience. So there's just this awareness about how we feel about what happened. Does it make it okay? It's not our fault. But what we can do is take responsibility for what is within our presence. It's there. However much you feel it, however little, however strong. However much it affects or informs your posture, it's there. And we're simply being with it. If it tries to overtake and control our posture, mental, emotional, and physical, we can use the breath to create a little space and even incorporate the hands using a kind of push away motion. What we're communicating is, hey, I know you're there, I know you need me, but I need you at this space. If that's as far as you want to take it today, that's totally cool. You can stop the video here. Take a few deep breaths. Shake it off. You can go about your day. There'll be another video to come within the next week. If you'd like to go a little bit deeper, we can do that. Right about now. So you've come this far. You feel how you feel about it. Remember, we want to be within your window of tolerance. So this should feel like a good stretch. It should not feel like you're being hard on yourself. You're not trying to re-injure yourself. It's like a stretch. It's like a good workout. Maybe there's a little burn, a little bit. You're not trying to pull anything. You're not trying to strain anything. If you're decided, you're resolved, you want to go through another layer deeper, take a nice deep breath. Sticking with this one memory, whatever that is to you, it's frozen, it stayed frozen. Maybe you picture a door, the memory is playing out on the other side of this door. We can take a few steps up to the door. You can put your hand on that door, nothing's going on. If you feel it, if you hear it playing, stops, freezes, pauses. Take a deep breath. Put your hand on the doorknob. Twist. And it opens. And it is what you see. And there's you. However old you are. How old are you in this memory? How does that version of you feel? We're going to go ahead and check in with the body. It's still there, it's still frozen, still paused. Anything that takes away from how easily you can breathe, we can think of as depleting your fuel, depleting your oxygen, your energy. So we can go ahead and breathe to refuel, open up, see where there's tension in your body. Take a second. Going at your own pace. Maybe even a little slower. We're just being with what happened. What has happened. And now, this younger version of you is the only part of this memory that unfreezes. And we're going to invite them to take maybe a couple steps back from anyone else involved. Maybe no one else is involved. Maybe you've been neglected. It's a memory of when you've been very heavily neglected. Maybe it's a memory of whatever's going on, whoever else was involved or not involved. If you wish anybody was there, we can invite them, and if you want, your support system is a couple steps away from you. So they're there with you as well. So here's this younger version of you. And we're going to check in with them. We're going to go ahead and check in with how they feel. Maybe they need to breathe. So we're going to invite them to breathe with us. Nice deep inhale. You can hold their hand, you can put your hand on their shoulder, you can hug them, you can hold them, whatever you need in this moment. If you want, you can put either hand on your upper arms, around your biceps. Just rub. On your chest as well. Around the diaphragm. Anywhere else, maybe the abdomen, the legs, wherever you feel needs some love right now. Now we're going to do the most important part of this. Again, we'll come back to this in another video, but the most important part, we're not going to leave you. We're not leaving you. In fact, we're doing the opposite. We're bringing our parts with us. So you can grab this younger version of you by the hand. You can even say, hey, I'm sorry it took me so long to come and get you. You can repeat after me. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I forgive you. I forgive myself. And as we take steps away from and out of this room, the image starts to, that memory starts to dissolve and disperse. You can help it along. Nice deep breath, and when you blow out, it's like blowing the pollen off of a dandelion. And the weight and density of that memory disperses. Now, really important, this younger version of you gets to come along and gets to continue living on with you. They get to grow alongside within you, bringing our parts with us. Whatever it is that they needed in that moment, we're going to set the intention to provide that for ourselves moving forward. Feeling into the body, into the space around us. Feeling whatever comes up, maybe some excitement, maybe some enthusiasm. We get to parent this forgotten part of us. It's helping us grow a little bit more, maybe even a lot more. Maybe it's helping us become aware of the conditions that we didn't even know we were still living under, because this part of us was living under those conditions. I'd invite you to take some time to reflect. What conditions were they living under? What do they believe around the world, about the world? And what kind of world do we want to create for ourselves? New conditions, new lease, being aware of the body. You can wiggle your toes, feel the contact between your feet and the floor. Your seat and the sit bones, glutes and thighs, clothes on your body. Any sounds, how it feels, any tension around and behind the eyes, the jaws, the upper chest where the neck meets the collarbones, around the diaphragm, anywhere in your abdomen, in your intestines, where there's some holding going on, around the waist, in your legs. If you can visualize these areas like a clenched fist, opening and relaxing, like a flower blossoming, allowing any tension to just open up. Whenever you're ready, you can open your eyes. Check in with yourself. Remember, bring that part with you. They're there with you from now on. It was good work, and I'll see you in the next one. Remember to take some time and just stand up and go, okay? Take your time. You got this.